I had a sheep farm going on single player when I was down at the beach, and it's not very easy corralling them all into a pen.
No, it's not.
I had 2 cows. Cows were really painful trying to get in there. The sheep, for some reason, seemed like they were easier to get in, but cows would just not listen. I'm sure I'm going to wander around until I get lost here.
See a bunch of sheep.
Has anyone run into a village yet? I have not.
Talking about in here or in single player?
Either. It would definitely be neat to find one on here.
We got an ocean right beside us too. Looks like it's a bunch of water.
To the west?
F is 3. I think that's...
To the direction the sun is going at the moment?
Is the sun setting? Yes, it is setting. Where does the sun set? In the east?
When's the last time you took geography? You're not working with orbital mechanics at work, are you?
I thought the sun on in this one sets on the different side. It's like jacked up, isn't it? Oh, here's a swamp too. So there's an ocean and a swamp right here.
Notch said that the sun rises in the north or something like that, but I think he was joking.
Ah. Yeah, it definitely.
Whoa, ravine!
In the north.
I found a ravine by sprinting, and then stopping on the very last little block. And then it lagged, and I thought I was going to die. Let's see, I think this is south... Whoa, wait, hold on. Northwest of where the portal is. I think there's a ravine. It's kind of hidden. It goes into a mountain. Well, regardless of the facing, if the sun rises in a direction, I'm going to call that east.
I agree.
And I'm totally lost again. Where the heck are you guys?
I wandered in a big circle and ended up back at the portal.
Oh, I see the crazy mountain. I think I went past the portal. Where the heck? How could I have gone past it?
It's getting dark.
There was like a big old building or something, wasn't there? Oh, I see it. Yeah, I went right by it. Would it be bad if I set this forest on fire?
Yes.
I guess that means I will not set this forest on fire. Ez, get back over here so we can make it daytime.
But I'm in a hole.
What? Are you very far away?
Oh. Game. You can sleep now. My game crashed. Yeah, see, this is what I was getting when I was trying to play single player. It was crashing after like 5 minutes of play. Without a memory exception.
It's just your computer problem that you have.
No, because 1.73 never crashes with this problem unless I set it on far. Can I log back in, or is it daytime?
It is daytime, and I don't have an axe. And there are creepers over there. To the direction. There's the sun. Yes, to the east.
Found an abandoned... Ooh. There's like rail tracks in here, and...
That sounds like the abandoned dealio.
A poison spider?
Which direction? So I can go find it after I build myself a little mud hut.
X is negative 124. Z is 2030. There's a hole straight down. was being risky and digging straight down. The lighting engine's kind of cool.
I like the new torch effects.
Alright, what's our chords to the little home place? I am completely lost.
Negative 200 and 2000. Should get you at least within visual. My little chests aren't closing. I open them and they stay open. I'm not very good at closing things, apparently.
Are you sure your coordinates are right? Because I'm at exactly negative 200 and 2000.
I mean, there's like, that's within 100.
I'm close. Give me a second here.
Ooh, pumpkins.
Just run around in circles until you see stuff.
Negative 209, positive 2125. And that may be the last time I can tell you because the little red spiky thing is completely covering my numbers now.
Well, see, naked sheep. Gotta be close.
That looks like a no.
It just keeps out of memory. Yay, I found it. Building a proper entrance to our house. Oh, we've got the triple-sized bed in here.
I was just trying to expand a little.
You brought mossy cobblestone with you?
I sure did. 2 stacks.
Yeah, I think your chest is stuck on the light. Maybe not. So that mineshaft thing was over this direction, which is 3 F of 3, which is south, because the clouds are going the opposite direction. And I built a little tower with a candle on it, or a torch on it.
Yes, clear those trees. They're in the way. I haven't started any forest fires in a while, so I have no idea if the fire nerfing would stop them or would just slow it down.
Sun's going down.
So what's the plan to build out here? Got a castle, the other place. Gonna build another castle?
My current plan is to build me a little hobbit hole. Other than that, I have no idea.
Oh, man.
You sure do like crashing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get back to the beds. We lost Troy again. Not the middle.
Oh. Hey, it doesn't spawn you outside now.
I moved the walls out a little.
Ah.
I need to go finish my little hobbit hole before night falls again.
I'm trying to clear out a few of the trees.
I I'm doing nothing productive. Running around looking for things.
Hobbit Hole partially inspired by Troy's House and Giant Ravine Episode 2.
I don't think I showed it, but I tore all the mud house down and rebuilt it in wood. That was during the time that I wasn't recording, apparently.
There are a bunch of tunnels down here. Or caves, I guess. Because apparently when you don't have enough memory for the game, it quits loading textures. And so occasionally I can see through a block.
Have you kept your Java up to date?
Yeah, I've got the latest Java. I don't have 64-bit Java, which was one, somebody suggested that.
Well, you're running 64, aren't you?
I am. But because I downloaded Java with my 32-bit browser, it defaulted to the 32-bit one. Yeah, I was going to try that. But it's just easier to complain about it.
Are you sure Ezra isn't a girl? Incidentally, when I searched for Ezra, the first hit I got was the comic book character, and that is definitely not a boy.
I don't know if I've ever seen a comic book character of Ezra. It's way too easy to get out of the sprint thing. Anytime you hit anything.
Yeah, you have to time out of your jumps really well as well.
Should have brought the bed with me because I am running really, really far away. So I'll just log out and you guys can sleep when it gets dark. I'm doing a circle pattern trying to find an NPC village.
I still have not seen one yet, except for, like, watching online. And speaking of which, have you seen some of the Diablo 3 stuff yet?
You sent me the message saying that you watched the Yogs cast. I haven't watched that one yet, so no, I haven't seen anything about it except for the early preview that they did.
Honestly, watching it, it doesn't seem that fun to me. It just looks like another click fest.
Yep, that's what a lot of games are.
I mean, it doesn't look difficult at all. I mean, it's just like, oh, I clicked on some guys and they fell over and I got their cool stuff, and now I'm going to go sell it on this auction house for real money.
Yeah, I didn't understand that part of it.
Well, I think they're figuring that so many people probably do real-world money with their other games that if they put it in the game, then they can control it and then just pretty much like tax the crap out of it.
Yeah. Oh, you can't sprint unless you have a certain amount of food or hunger bar?
I think it stopped for me around 2.
Yeah, I've got 3 and it won't let me sprint. I have to kill some zombies and get some rotten flesh. Eat that.
Does that work? I've never had enough rotten flesh to try it.
It sometimes poisons you.
I thought it always poisoned you, but like it'll feed you 2 and then poison you 1.5, so it's a 0.5 gain.
Ah. Yeah, I don't know, I was poisoned for a little while, then it went away, so yeah, it might have been.
I figured if you could time it where you could get your hunger bar topped out for at least a few seconds, then you could at least regain some hearts.
Right.
Oh, was I the only one that knew you couldn't actually starve to death in normal mode?
Normal mode, meaning...
Normal difficulty as opposed to hard.
Oh.
You can't starve to death?
In multiplayer, I think they've disabled the starve. Can't starve at all in multiplayer. Ooh, I see pigs though. Yum, yum, yum.
Well, the reason I was asking was I ran out of food, and so I just wandered off to die, and I starved down to half a heart, and then it just stopped.
Do you, so is that like at the beginning of part 3? I haven't watched part 3 yet.
Then I won't spoil it for you, but yeah.
Well, you just did spoil it for me.